When we started Heroes and Cool Kids 25 years ago, our focus was on sportsmanship, alcohol and tobacco use prevention. And now we're hearing stories from kids at conferences about dealing with heroin addiction at home, abusive behavior from alcoholic parents. It's so much more serious than it was then. We're moving more in the mental health area to try to help these kids deal with those things.
My name is Bruce Harper. I'm a former running back for the New York Jets, and now I am a co-founder and president of this wonderful organization, Heroes and Cool Kids.
Bruce, being a former New York Jet, has a lot of contacts, and met with this gentleman, observed, was part of it, and then said, hey, could I bring this program to New Jersey? And it was called Athletes Helping Athletes, and that's where the concept of high-profile people talking to high school students talking to middle school students, that's where that whole philosophy was developed.
Heroes and Cool Kids is a mentoring program where we teach high school students to mentor 5th and 6th graders in their school districts.
They'll talk to the kids about building resiliency, how to solve problems, learn how to deal with those cyberbullying situations, what to do when there's a bullying situation, when they're the bystander, if they're the victim. We educate the kids on the dangers of drugs and alcohol as you would, and we talk about how we can solve these problems in our home, at school.
3 times throughout the year, the students attend conferences where the heroes, the high schoolers, get together with other high schoolers throughout the area, and they work with the Heroes and Cool Kids training staff to become well-versed in how to talk to students about these kinds of topics. And then they go into these 6th grade classrooms to instruct these students from a real-life perspective, so they draw upon their own experiences.
If a high school student's talking to a middle school student, they're gonna listen. So if the message is good, it's gonna, that's where the magic happens.
If you have a good positive role model, then that's what you're gonna get out of the younger kids that are looking up to them.
Not only does Heroes and Cool Kids work from high school to middle school, but there is this other program called the Sidekicks. It's your 8th graders who serve a similar mentoring role, but to 4th grade students.
They know what it's about, they understand what the program is like through the Sidekicks program, and they're prepared to be in Heroes and Cool Kids at the high school.
We had a senior, one of the students in his class felt comfortable enough to ask to speak to him alone, and the student was having suicidal thoughts. And he was able to talk him through, they exchanged phone numbers, and therefore gave him the help that he needed by us being able to share that information with the counselor.
Heroes and Cool Kids should be a national program. I really believe in it. And, with growth, you need support, financial support.
Donations that we get will be used towards conference trainings to help pay for the venues, for curriculum development for the students, printing of their materials, and schools that are interested in participating but may not have the funding.
I would certainly love to see any of our graduates become trainers for the program and then be able to give back to the schools that, raised them. I think that would be a really great full circle moment.
Those kind of things are really gratifying, and they remind me, yes, this is working.